Hello everyone, my name is Mario Conserva and I am the General Secretary of FACE, the Federation of Aluminium Consumers in Europe. I hope you are well and enjoying the Green Aluminium Online Summit. At FACE, we believe aluminium to be a champion of the circular economy and the driving metal to enforce the shift towards a more sustainable and resilient economy. This is why FACE strongly supports a green aluminium vision, one that would lead our industry into a low-carbon economy and enable the climate transition strategy, as well as a green recovery from COVID-19. Since the aluminium industry also contributes its share to our planet's CO2 emissions, it is the opportune time to accelerate the decarbonization of our metal production from sustainable mining to low carbon and carbon-free smelting. Great progress has been made in recent years in regards to the environment and eco-sustainability. The multiplication of initiatives by major global raw metal producers is a strong sign of the rising environmental awareness in our industry. These great progresses have been highlighted both by global producers of primary metal, increasingly virtuous in the development of systems and the new production technologies that have led to the development of green primary metal brands with a low CO2 footprint in all parts of the world, such as Allow in Russia, Reduxa in Europe, Renewal Natural Elysis in North America, Celestial, the primary metal entirely produced from solar energy in the Gulf, as well as through the continuous growth of metal recovery and recycling activities all over in the world. An important set of results that make our light metal the example of the circular economy in the field of materials. In essence, the message is therefore that our industry has done and is doing very well its part in the great goal of eco-sustainability. Others, however, must work now to put the aluminium value chain in the conditions to express itself and develop at its best. We think in particular of the role of the European Union institutions to finally solve the great question of a fair and genuine playing level field regarding the raw aluminium access. We refer, of course, to the unreasonable question of the duty on imports of our rock metal into the European Union. FACE major work has been targeting the removal of these import tariffs, which has repeatedly been proven ineffective and a significant break for the EU downstream aluminium industry. Our positions have been clearly explained by many experts. Our claim has been recently echoed in the US, where American aluminium users have recently stood up against their respective import tariff on raw aluminium. The similarity between the EU and the US economies have made them face similar problems. Both tariff regimes failed to protect upstream production and further exacerbated foreign delocalization and obviously of the foreign imports. Since 2008, Europe has lost 30% of its primary aluminium production and meets 74% of its demand through imports. In the US, the introduction of the tariff followed a significant fall in domestic primary metal production, from 1.5 million tons in 2003 to 704,000 tons in 2017. European aluminium users have been paying an estimated extra cost of about 1 billion per year, more or less the same extra costs due to the import tariff of rock metal have paid Americans. Many independent studies points out that the current EU import tariff only benefits the EU-based and foreign duty-free suppliers of raw aluminium, while damaging the downstream sector, formed by independent aluminium transformers and final users. In general, as I said before, small and medium-sized companies worth 92% of the total EU aluminium workforce. My friends, we have come to the conclusion. We started off with a huge progress on green aluminium to come to a break in competitiveness on the light metal for the European downstream sector, represented by unjustifiable duty on raw metal, of which we have severe shortages. The duty on raw metal is a brake in the hands of those who transform and use light metal in the EU. It is a measure that is in complete contradiction with the European Union Industrial Strategy, Trade Policy Review, and several founding EU treaties. Maintaining the existence of the duty does not make any sense whatsoever. Eliminate it will give more resources to small and medium enterprises in the EU operating in the downstream sector, ensuring equal competitiveness in a global context. The challenge of green aluminium is a green, eco-friendly opportunity for the coming years. The virtuous challenge for evergreen aluminium in a global pioneering position goes hand in hand with the commitment to put the transformers, extruders, rollers, cast aluminium foundries, producers of aluminium parts and components in the European Union in the same conditions as their competitors in the rest of the world. The primary aluminium sector is a large employer and it relies on the health of its downstream customers. Eliminating the import duties on unwrought aluminium will benefit the whole value chain, the EU economy, and the sustainability objectives of the EU Green Deal. We will return the legitimate potential to 92% of the workforce of the green aluminium value chain in the EU by eliminating an unequal, ineffective, indefensible duty. Thank you for your attention and happy green aluminium to you all.